Anybody know what sandia is?
Sandia. It's a carbura.
Sandia is a watermelon, but do you know what he is?
It's a South American rodent. It's like a carbura or something like that.
He is not a capybara. Capybaras are the largest of all the rodents. He is not. He is the fourth largest rodent in the world, and he is a pacarana. Oh. You guys are like, of course I knew that, right? I knew exactly what that was. I had no idea what a pacarana is before I started working here.
Wow.
South America. They're from the base of the Andes Mountains, and they're found near waterways, and well, they're not found very often. They just recently came off our endangered species list. They are considered a vulnerable animal now, and we're very happy about that, but not super happy. It could be better for these guys. They have kind of a rough life out there. They get hunted by jaguars and by humans. Humans will eat these guys. The natives around that area will eat them.
So is it a guinea pig family?
He's a rodent, yes. You can see and kind of tell that he's a rodent. Remember how I was talking about with our little hedgehog? He's got very sharp, pointy teeth. He's got 4 teeth in the front, top, and bottom. They continually grow nonstop. And so he has to wear it down on rocks. He'll chew on rocks. He'll chew on wood. If you've ever had or owned a pet, rat or something like that, you have to give him wood to chew on, or give him little mineral blocks to chew on. So he loves to chew on those, but he also gets dentals. He gets his nails trimmed,
What does he weigh?
He weighs in at about 37 pounds.
Wow.
It's a 40-pounder.
Huh? They are not blind. They're nocturnal. His vision is very poor during the day. And he's also really old.
How old is
He is just approaching 11 years old.
Wow.
Pacaranas tend to live for 7 years. So he's, as far as I know, the oldest living Pacarana. So right now, he's an herbivore. So he eats banana, and we like to highlight what they do best, and this is it right here. He grazes all night long. That's what he would do in the wild. That's what he does in his enclosure. He's really asleep most of the day. He'll come out for banana only, and he's very happy to eat his banana. You can see he's very dexterous. He can peel his banana, manipulate it, move it around. His hands work very well, and it also helps for him to climb. He's a great climber, more onto rock climbing than anything else. They hide in cracks and crevices. Those of you who have any pets at home that are mice that have seen that fit into a hole that's way smaller than they should fit into, they can also compress themselves down to fit into smaller spaces. He can also, if he gets nervous, he can balloon his body out and make himself look a lot larger. It doesn't really work for these guys to protect themselves against predators because, the predators out there are jaguars and people. So that doesn't work out too good for them. But he would definitely try to protect himself. So they stand up on these back legs, and he can actually stretch his body up and then out and kind of make this really scary noise. And he secretes this white, milky, gooey, gross, glue-like substance from his eyes. And that's supposed to be scary, too.
scary.
I don't know. I wouldn't stick around, I guess, for that part of it. But that a substance that comes from his eyes not only is supposed to help deter predators because of the smell, but also it helps with them marking territory. They're very territorial. They have their own areas that they protect. And he would not live with another Pacarana. They typically in the wild are completely solitary. However, he did grow up with his brother, and they lived together for about 7 years, and they were very, very cute together. They did enjoy each other's company, and it was very, very good for them to have that company in captivity, but in the wild they typically would not have anybody else. But those brothers got along very, very well.
He's good. They come together for some period of time, and then
They were brothers.
But I mean,
In the wild.
In the wild, they come together for breeding, and that's it.
and that's it.
So with marking territory also comes with the scent of the males and the females to figure out who you want to mate with, and so that helps out. But honestly, there's not much known about these guys in the wild. They are very rare to find in the wild. They hide in cracks and crevices. They're nocturnal. They're very shy, timid animals. So there really isn't too much research out there. Most of the stuff that we know about them are from captive breeding. We used to have a lady here that, and his parents were very, very good at producing these guys. He's like, I don't know, are you done? No more
Look at
banana?
that, wow.
This is maybe not. Or sometimes the banana is too mushy. It's got to be just perfect. All right. See, that one's okay. See, we like everything perfect, and I'm going to get him a little bit closer to you guys.
Everybody steps back.
Is he not adorable?
He is.
Yes, he's adorable. He's good at chewing. He's very good at chewing. He's good at making a mess. Can you see that big pile of banana over there? He's Are you going to drop your banana? Are you just done?
You know what he's called?
Nice picture. My camera is not that good.